Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 44 of my Throt the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are fighting against the Greenskins, who are cosplaying as Kislev. They've got themselves a town secured, and we are going to take it from them. We've got our artillery team set up outside the walls, since they are going to be pretty much unopposed here with no enemy towers, really, for that matter, until they start building them. Our Plague Monks hiding in the woods. A team of Rat Ogres and Abomination on one side, with our Lord and some Ogres on the other side. We're going to spread these greenskin fools out and smash them up. Let's get it going. The artillery team should start firing pretty much immediately. We'll bring the Skaven slaves up. Greenskins don't have a lot of anti-large, so we are going to use that to our advantage big time. Charge right on into those orc boys. Are those biggins? Oh, they are biggins. They are going to be anti-large. I was incorrect on saying that earlier. Probably not a bad idea to charge in on this group on the other side. Those are also biggins. Okay. Biggins being a little bit of an issue. Let's keep the boys back for a moment. Now they are braced. Bonus versus large or not, we are still going to do our fine damage. Let's go ahead and drop some lightning. In on top of these arrow boys, we'll overcast it. They are in a square formation, which is not great for getting surviving lightning strikes. Yeah, that anti-large is working out for those biggins. Let's drop some heals. The other one is luckily just a group of normal orc boys. Send the spears inside. We'll have one of them take the other side. Other slings moving on in. We will have our artillery line move up so they can start bombarding the other portion of the wall. And we'll have the Plague Monks move together inside. Alright, yeah, the Ogres were struggling for a moment, but now we've got them pretty well bogged down now. Overcast some more lightning on these arrow boys. I think we'll just overcast it in here and help out our Ogres that are currently fighting. We'll work together on these biggins in the top portion there. We'll send our Plague Monk inside. Get him inside those walls. We've got his spells that we need to use. Slashing into these orc boys now. Let's get the Death Frenzy. Can we do an overcast and get an area? We sure can. Get them fighting harder. We'll have you switch targets and go slaughter those Gobbo archers. Alright, the point is being claimed very quickly. Fire on our slings with those orc arrow boys. That'll probably do alright. You guys charge into those orc boys there. You sling forward with those slings. And claim the point pretty quickly. Yeah, come on back. Make sure we claim it before you do leave. You're getting coated with arrows, but all those orcs are gone, so let's pull on back. Can't overcast it. Don't have the magic, so we'll just drop a single and keep moving. Alright, that belongs to us. Let's keep the Plague Monks moving. Actually, this group we may send directly in. The artillery team is doing work. We'll send them over this way. Right, we pulled back beyond the walls pretty successfully there. We've got just some orc boys remaining. If we wait to get the heal, we can charge on in with a bit more success, I believe. Pull away from these biggins. They actually are definitely superior. We have tested their bonus versus large skills enough. All that's left over there is the boys. Let's sit them in. Plague Monks, go charge down those arrow boys. Just send you guys around. Want over to hold the line. Which they did admirably. Those artillery shells destroy the Gobbos there. They charge in gleefully. But that's going to be a pretty quick end for them. Give the Ogres on this side some heals. And we can drop down some more Magic. Probably not best usage, but we'll see. Several greenskins explode. Keep fighting. Plague monks are slaughtering those archers. Slings moving forward, claim some points. Alright, their lord is retreating or dead. We'll just ignore those biggins then and start claiming other points. We'll have the Helping Abomination claim this one, and then you two smash on into these orc boys. Plague monks doing work in combat. They do have a bonus versus infantry, and orc boys with arrows are not as good as normal orc boys. Who would have figured? The bloodiest rat ogres you've ever seen. They are holding in. We do have more lightning, and we are going to cast it. Because it's legal. Oh, we're still in slow-mo. That's why that took so long. He got knocked over. Where are actually all these orcs at? Right there is where it appears. Zap. That's right. Alright, that broke this group here. Keep moving. Those archers are getting cut down, although they're holding their own. Being orc boys, they don't play. We can actually claim this point, please. I'll leave the biggins up top to their own devices. Plague monks are also holding their own. Oh, these poor goblins. We reach this over here? Perfect. Weaken these orc boys coming on in to fight our plague monks. Zap. Just the love tap from the horned one. I mean, they're about to have the worst day ever, so keep moving. Another position falls to us. Most of the forces on the outside there are completely destroyed. We can get a slow-mo charge in. Swiggity swoogity. They come for that green booty. Surely you would turn around after hearing what's approaching. But the orc boys are too busy. Their fightiness is up. Now it's time to die. Rumbling on in. You thought the plague monks were scary. Punch that man's head directly down his neck. That was exactly what we like to see. Some gnarly fight. I mean, the orcs do have some gigantic muscles. Just they let slashes hit them too much. A bit unfortunate. Not how you fight. Looks like they are breaking to run. We'll bring it on back out, and the victory falls to us. This first orcish army crushed, although they did put up a pretty good fight. First killing blow dealt to the Bone Rattlers, so we've got a lot of land to reclaim. We are going to start by claiming everything we can. Artifact Hunter belongs to us. We'll just move in and claim this town. We will just keep moving on down. Sacking and securing. We can take it all the way up to tier 3 with no penalties, and so I'm happy to do so. Outside of our normal penalty. Put in some walls here at Vitvio, and then we don't, I guess, want to claim Fort Yakova just yet until we destroy these buildings. And so I'm content to do so. We'll go ahead and tear out the deeper tunnels here. Let them know we're around. Pass out some more skills. Draft Master for you works. Start working on their actual units once he is good and blue lined up. Keep upgrading our Plague. No one else got any free skills off of his good work, so find something else to put in. I'm thinking the Hidden Layer, so we've got access to some more assassins. Alright, so we'll have Rickich moving after the orcs, while Skrulk goes and fights the Empire. We recruit up from them? Not yet. Almost. We're nearly there. Let's give them Alabheim, I can only really get some more slings. That's fine for now. We'll throw in 3 of our expendable slings, then we can get some better ones somewhere else. He's going to be mostly fighting against orcs, so we are going to need some expendable units just to kind of stick in and fight while others kind of rotate around. Perfect. So Kevin is still up north setting his ambush. Kevin is the sneakiest of sneaky boys. Anyone really in a position where they can do any fighting just yet? Doesn't actually appear that way. We'll attack Stormvrak in the next turn.
Master Assassin.
The Silent One is here outside of Nuln. Only problem is... how many forces are left for Arguilian? Arguilian is how you would say that, I believe. I've been saying it wrong the entire time, but Arguilian, I believe, is how you would pronounce that properly. Okay, yeah, as far as this turn, we'll bring the Silent One on over to ambush, maybe in the crossroads here between Kemperbad and Grunberg, because either way, Boris may try to go after one. He's got a lot of rocket launchers, but we've got some sneaky units we may be able to do something with. Let's grab a couple ogres just to keep them safer. 2 ogres. We just may go for the suite and grab a 3rd one. For now, at least. I'm happy to do that. Yeah, so let's walk on over. 26% exactly. This is a bit dangerous. But if we manage to get the ambush off on this here crossroads, that'd be great. And we can defend 2 towns for the price of 1. Alright, buddy. Let's get you moving north. We gotta explore the enemy's lands. Hopefully... I don't see any Darkblade lands. Hopefully he's actually starting to get pushed back. Well, I guess he was here in Blackrock. We had pushed him back quite a bit, but he has decided to confederate up with Nagaron, so that diminishes our capabilities of hurting him a little bit. Yeah, we'll throw in a hidden layer over here as well. And things are looking good. Lord not move too. Oh, well, that's because Kevin has a very specific job. Vital to national defense. Skip that. We've got an rebellion here at Reichland. Okay, works for me. Rise on up, peasants. We need more goodies. You're going to hand deliver them to us. And try to assassinate Hela? Well, we have no gold. Just kidding. In the turn.
Thing, assist me now, or we'll take things brain, put in rat.
Ooh, that's a very good idea. They could claw with like a peace treaty for 6,000 gold. That's a lot of money. We're gonna say no for now. And right, oh, our ambush, 100% chance to succeed, and we failed. How is this possible? What is this shenanigans? All right, well, we do have some great swords. They've got way more armor than they normally do. Pretty heavily armored lads there. Obviously, the scariest unit is the Hellstorm rocket battery. They've got 480 range, and they are going to be laying down a ton of hate. I think we actually stand a pretty decent chance because we do have access to our menace below. So we'll check in. Can't see the total how much we have, unfortunately. So we'll do 2 or 3 just to keep these lads bogged down. Alright, we'll see how well their great swords and heavy plate defend them against gigantic rats. How do we best go about this? We've got all of our Skaven slaves. Which for some reason we're making up the flank of our unit. There's the slaves. We've got our plague monks, which are going to be our flanking forces. We have our wolf rats that we can deploy behind the enemy. We are going to definitely be doing. I made sure I can't quite reach any forests. That's fair enough. We may just put them back here. In different spots. That way they have to react to it at the very least. And react to it they will. We'll have to hide them pretty quickly. Yeah, we'll have the Skaven Slave line control down a couple times, and then we'll just kind of scoot these lads apart.
Now, ready, now.
That way the missile barrage, while definitely going to be doing some damage, won't hurt as much. At least won't hurt as many all at once. Ix's Triads we'll put behind this group of Plague Monks. And as far as the Death Globes, I keep them behind as well. Mutant Rat Ogre. To keep everyone real spread apart, we'll bring them together as need be.
Never seen.
Our assassin can be up front. Mutant off to the side. This looks good to me. Well, let's start the battle. Everyone moving forward. These rats moving on around so they're not getting shot with rockets right away. You can chuck a crackle bomb at them just so we can see how much damage it does. I mean, that's not bad. Keep moving. Bring these guys into the woods. They're all safe. Safe-esque. Back just far enough so we're not getting attacked by the mortar crews, and we'll just move those guys up and take some damage. He's far too far forward. And they're actually going to focus fire our assassin with crossbows. An interesting call. You behind these trees. And then let's stop any Hellfire rocket batteries from firing. Ah, they're targeting our Rat Ogres. Definitely a good target. Send the Rat Ogres in together. Smash up those Huntsmen. You help out with the Tattersouls. Lads in. Keep moving. No reason to get bogged down by the Todbringer. Out of the woods there and do your damage. We're taking some in return, but just on the Skaven Slaves for the most part now. You get through and hit those war wagons. Move it up on the side there if we can. Plague Monks go find them some archers to kill. Keep the slaughter going. Our rats are having a bit of a problem and our assassin's already been chased off. Alright, well. Todbringer doesn't play with all that terror he's bringing.
Council's command.
Now we're smashing up their archers pretty well here. Those guys are gone. Let's bring the Plague Monks around. Jump in on the Sterling's Revenge. We'll conceal Ixchas so they can get in there pretty safely. Rat Ogres are getting smacked. Try to get the heals on them. Not exactly who we want that going down on. You guys have the war plating. We'll summon it on in. Assassin body. Help them bog down what's going on there. Alright, Wolf Rats are chasing some dudes off. Ixchas have engaged. They were invisible, and those Guandals are going to be very, very useful in combat. See if we can't stop these Halberdiers from doing anything nasty. With mostly friendly units around him. Yeah, let's not explode them then. Now they're already running. Draw them on free. Bring the lad over. You guys in front. Move the Death Globes forward.
Yes, master. Scurry.
Throw yourselves in there now. Here comes a volley of Hellstorm rocket somehow. There they go. That's going to be a lot of damage. Ooh, luckily they mostly missed.
Forward and backwards.
Yeah, no. Let's not unleash that blast if we're able. Doing a very good job getting these guys wrapped up, though. On over here in combat. Just gotta kill these completely unbreakable units and we're good to go. Toddbringer is slaying many. Best usage for this, I'm trying to find it. It's like probably these great swords here. Go ahead, rampage out, you guys explode. Pretty much perfect. Sure, why not? Death Frenzy up, buds. Throwing those knives, buddy. You come on outside, grab some archers that are coming on to help.
Advance! Retreat!
Everyone jump on the bringer. The bringer of the Todd.
Die!
Come on over here and break this group if you're able. He's going to keep throwing those shurikens at the Toddbringer. He's a very large unit. Heal everyone fighting him if we're able. And most of this army is breaking. Ulrich has forsaken you. Even the bringer of the Todd runs. Their army is broken. We've got to kill the Tattersouls here. Any of the units that are unbreakable. We'll charge on in and slaughter them. They'll fight to the last man. Ooh, by the Greybeards. And got punched out of existence. Is that the victory? Surely not many of these monk men remain. Where are their unbreakable units at? The victory is not ours ever. Interesting. So apparently we are... Oh, here they are. Sigmar's sons. I was gonna say we're gonna wait, but no, just turn around and smush these sons of Sigmar. There's not too many of them left. There it is. And the last one falls headless. The Toddbringer has fallen again. A Pyrrhic victory, it'll call it, but Reichland's Boris Toddbringer falls, and we take down all 3 Hellstrom rocket batteries. They still got their mortar wagons, which are actually quite a bit better than normal mortars, since they can scoot on around and are really hard to bog down. We are actually lower on our food. We're at a food shortage, so let's go ahead and enslave. We've got a test of loyalty. It is time to test just how loyal devoted your warlords are. A test is needed, but should such a trial be mental or physical? We can do the tail stretcher, place the Lord's subject in a device that shall pull his tail until he chitters, then we'll see just how loyal he is. That's a bit messed up. Or we give him an Eshin Stalker, giving him a bit more loyalty. So this gives him more ambush success, and this one is just more hero success. I would like to just grab the loyalty. Have Eshin follow this one, make it known that the Watcher is always there and able to strike at any moment. That's fun. Albania's mission has been aborted, and Confederation up with Reichland and the Golden Order. The Empire is won. Just took... Man, we're doing such good things. We are uniting Kislev, we're uniting the Empire. Church of Mankind. Fixing the world one army at a time. Alright, Skrulk. Time for you to go come down here and slaughter Lupio. We'll go into an ambush stance, just so they don't know we're there. Very Skaven of us. Same with you. Ambush up and move on over. Yeah, they're completely distracted. Time to just claim back all our land. Let Betchefin last, since it's giving us a bit of food every turn.
I know no pet.
That's very fair. And he should be able to defend. Raid the building in Vitvia. We want to make sure we have plenty to put in some Under Empire buildings, though. So let's make sure down here in Skavenblight how many turns we're at. It's a total of 2. A lot of armies around here, though. Whenever that force does show up, it's going to be ambushed.
The council is disappointed.
Bad plan scheme.
They don't like me clicking on all of them. Fair enough. I didn't realize you were all going to give me your voice line simultaneously. Enemies everywhere, huh? Okay, well, here's how we are going to respond. That's a pretty weak army there. Let's go ahead and jump into the Under Empire again. We can threaten Dottrenbach. Teleport on over here and start smacking on the Gristle Valley.
Too hungry.
Go! Closing in on Skavenblight by the moment. Correct, Asgraz. We will put in the... Well, we don't really need the growth building, do we? Having Carrick Norn already at tier 5, and this one tier 4 works out for us. Or tier 3. Taskmaster or the Rattling Warrens. We'll put in the Warrens for replenishment only. Replenishment only.
Master assassin.
We'll have you get your skills back, and we can hunt down the Todbringer.
Is loyal.
Rat foo.
Maybe it's one of my brood.
Make you a better assassin.
Secret slave.
Apparently, Flinsburg will help out. Making you angry.
From shadow I struck.
Well, I mean, Boris is not a joke. Sneaky, sneaky. It'll give us a decisive victory. We managed to ambush them. We will lose many Skaven slaves and some rat ogres. I will take this one to the ambush then. It is time. I love the smack to your health bar every time it starts up. So we've got 4 of the mortar wagons. Hellblasters. Oh, look at these are a Regiment Renown unit they locked on in. 323 missile strength. That's no joke. Alright, we'll want to bog them down with some bombardiers. Blast them apart from the back while the Skaven slaves charge in. We'll leave these 2 out since they're a bit weakened. These 2 units can charge in. We'll have all the monks kind of remaining over here. I thought so. And then we'll have the big beasties where they're at. He should be invisible. I'll do. Our rats. They're cosplaying as wolves. So we'll put the 6 ogres that it thinks are going to die backwards. We're just going to overwhelm the Dodbringer with beasties. Let's get this battle. I have Ixis Triads hiding out behind. Let's do it. So disappear. You go ahead and teleport these guys on in front. Stop any nonsense. Oh yeah, that's all of the damage. Fireball coming back in response. Bring these monks forward. Bog them down. Oh yeah, they're taking a lot of damage in return. Come on back into the forest. You come on forward. So probably not a good idea for the Hellblaster to see you. There you go. And they can come on back and start blasting away at the Black Lions once again. All of the beasties work together on the Todbringer. They are actually losing. Don't mind you rampaging out. Let's pull you away from the fight just for a moment. Feel everyone fighting the Todbringer. I'll do. Alright, then you turn around, come back in, hit him while he's not paying attention. You have the real Ixia Triads moving on in. There we go. You blast into the back of those greatswords, and that should be the battle. Bog him down with more bodies.
Master assassin.
That'll definitely do. Let's bring these guys over, but I'd really like to let the, Excuse me. You're in the middle of a fight. How about you focus up? That's the way. Coat him in the purple soda. It's the deadliest of purple drink. Well, you're only losing because the enemy is in your way and they got disintegrated as well. That's the victory. Alright. For his crimes, the Todbringer must die. But, because we've already defeated him once, we shouldn't have to worry about it again. This is a decisive victory. Man, they got 108 kills. Reports Skaven slaves. We'll go ahead and enslave this group. We need that food taken on up. Silent One has become attack-minded.
Master assassin.
Can't quite move in on Flensburg, so here's what we'll do. We will encamp,
Jump settle here.
and if Lewis wants to come fight, Lewis will have the fight of his life.
Kill. My eyes gone, but I see.
Yeah, you're basically the Daredevil. We know.
Master
But on
engineer.
mute, we've got a definite engagement for you to toss yourself on into.
Step too far.
We'll find out, won't we? You've just got a few angry, hateful murder lads. I've got all these miniguns. Let's see who wins. Oh. He left. I guess you were the one that has to die then? We would give this one to auto-resolve and it'd be a decisive victory. Yeah. We haven't auto-resolved in a while there. 220 kills for you. Slaughter the Tong, and I think this one time we're not going to sack the settlement. We'll take it in at tier... I mean, we can afford it at tier 3. Building an empire. Little at a time. Take for Scryer. Yeah, we're tired of chaos moving around up here. We are finishing the job.
Engineer, here.
I'd like to scroll, thank you. There we go. Let's finish off mine, all mine. Even more gold. Skull take. Our very first engineer. You're kind of set up, bud. We'll give you Death Frenzy so we can work on evasion and maybe some Flensing Ruin. Pretty decent spell. Edge and Bolt. Increase your mobility further. Definitely a good idea. Master Lung could use an alarmed tunnel, and we'll also get rid of the growth building. Keep those scrap heaps moving on up. Get rid of the nasty corruption that's there. Keep on scooting. Norman the Daft is on a mission. He's already survived much longer than anyone would have given him credit for.
All hail, horned rat.
Do we let them build up? The answer is no. We're here to bully Wintertooth. Hey, buddy, I see that you're recruiting up a new army. Would be a shame if something happened to it. Oh man, see, I didn't know we put a nuke there. Sacking the settlement would cost so much for us. Ow. Let's actually see if it does cost us a 2,000. That's a little hateful. Why doesn't it just, like, not give money? That'd be great. Oh well. Potion of Healing, Grindel Foe Seekers, like you just destroy the buildings and leave, since there's nothing for them to, steal. What do I know? Go into encamp stance, so that you can kind of chill out and recover. We've got the gold, so let's wound Hella. Or not. Or not. Definitely need to start upgrading some of our Under Empire settlements there. But we've got so much as far as Over Empire to deal with that, we've got lots to do. 2 more turns. We want to wait 1 turn, and then we can throw in the Rat King. That way we have all that discoverability knocked off, and we can quickly move on into the Vermintide. But it takes only 1 turn for the Rat King to go off, so we want to make sure we're able to react in time, otherwise they'll just destroy it.
I am Throt.
If he had 6,000 to petition for peace, he's definitely...
Squirt your fear terror.
Okay,
You stand
that's
in
what I
the
thought.
presence of quake.
And we'll grab both of these. I mean, I'll take military access as well. And threaten you for it? They'll declare war on again, so we'll wait. Because we'll just get it on our own later on. Give me money.
Yes.
And Moors is going to join up the hard way. Or I guess the easy way. The hard way for us, because we could just smack them. Got a lot of land to cover, though, so glad we're not having to. As far as Lord's not moved. Wretch.
Clan Rictus Supreme.
So you say. Let's prove it by claiming the Stormvrak. We will give this one to auto-resolve as well.
Lead from rear.
We have slaughtered many foes this day already. And we will claim this one at tier... And we'll just sack it first.
Yes, yes.
Sack the settlement then, and claim it. Limited tier 2.
Gather, steal everything. Trenched Craven Tail.
Put in some walls, and we put in the rubbish pit to start working on that nasty corruption.
What?
Well, there's not a lot of it here already. So instead, growth. Growth and replenishment. We're claiming this north area here. Interesting that it gave, oh, we're the same color. That makes sense. Okay, well, we need one more actual battle in this one, so let's get you moving over to Castle Artois. How long before we can under Empire again? Gonna be a bit.
Bring it down.
Gonna be a bit. Oh, we failed. Okay, well, after that fail, we want another army over here in Ubersreich. Silent One can kind of be the defense force there. And everyone can pretty much move next turn, so we'll have much better chances of doing some bad things. Upgrade the walls here at Norden. Those walls are pricey. Upgrade this at Vitvio, and then we'll leave the other one because I'm not really sure what else we want to put in. Black Pit will upgrade the Nest Nursery. Could hand off Black Pit to this tribe. But the arcane generators give us food and more monies, so that'll work for now.
Good organs, nice parts. Maybe I put in war beef.
Maybe. He wants us to join the war against the Bloody Hands? What did the Bloody Hands do to me? They seem friendly. Fair enough. 3,000's a lot. Add Savage Orcs to our enemies. Tretch has become a Grievous. Kenobi. If I try to do the voice for real, it'll max out the mic. That's not what I can do quietly. Gotta get Sandwich Chest. Growth Vat Batch available. You need some Wolf Rats. I don't really want any of those.
Call me Lord Craventail.
I'm going to call you Ugly. We will come on over this direction since we've got a lad defending the other side.
So sneaky.
Oh, sneaky. Camp up, keep moving. Read that growth building, it's so cheap. How can we do some more damage here? We can move all the way up to the Burning Monolith, remove the tongue of one of their last settlements, and then we can charge on after the Hiling Citadel. But this will eliminate the vassal from Archaon.
And then sorcery.
I think cutting him off from allies is probably a good idea.
Horned rat.
Oh, Festus. Hello there. We'll give this one auto-resolve as well. Again, I want one more battle, but I want it to be a real one. So we will not sack the settlement as keep our movement fine. We'll just take it up to tier 2. Don't want to have to sit here and take attrition and then get attacked by 2 armies. That is going to be nasty enough. Luckily, he moves very slow, and miniguns enjoy when enemies move slow. Both of these buildings here. Put in the salt. Upgrade the walls of the tower, possibly, but before we do so, make sure we have the gold for the Rat King. Gonna slurp the food right on out, unfortunately. We've got to make sure we are gaining more.
It's alive!
Let's hit Grimhold.
Each devour, consume!
Got a pretty meager force of Reichland. Again, we're gonna give this one to auto-resolve, because again, I want one more battle, but I want it to be a good one.
Well, now.
We'll sack the settlement, and actually we'll probably leave it so we can have another battle against them and gather some more food. We'll keep him moving.
Endless hunger.
Vecteek the Chieftain, we'll finish off damage walls. Battle in here. We've got Lupio moved on over to defend Flensburg. I count this as a good battle.
Execution.
Our forces are pretty weakened, and his are
They bleed.
at least kind of intact. That's a pretty big force there. Gonna give us a close defeat. They are rolling with quite a bit of crossbows. We have some questing knights, some Pegasus knights, some mounted yeoman archers. Add in a couple uses of Menace Below. We don't want to take it into the negative territory there, into food shortage, so we'll keep it into normal. We'll have 3 summons of friends. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Let's see how we best crack this Empire town. They have some cannons. We don't have any artillery ourselves, but those cannons are going to be very, very bogged down here in the refinements of the streets. Let's have the Plague Monks attacking from 2 different angles here.
For the Vermintide!
And then have the Beasties rolling with them. So this is going to be our main beat-em-up unit. We'll have the Poison Wind Globes. Problem is they are outranged by crossbows, and that hurts them quite a bit. We'll have some Skaven Slaves kind of hanging out. Distraction. Enemy will find out that they're a distraction pretty quick, so they will stop firing on them. Well, they won't stop firing on them, but they'll stop focusing on them, at least. Alright, so we'll have another unit of spears over here. And you guys are pretty much exactly where I want you. 3 of the ogre groups. Wolf Rats taking the fight to them from the opposite side of the field here. Spread the defenders as wide as we can. These guys can all be in the same kind of group here. Iksha's Triads, we want... These guys are actually kind of sneaky, so we'll put them over here. We can have our Poison Wind. And then the Assassin, who also is very sneaky, so we'll have him kind of moving in from another side. Alright, let's have the battle begin. No one's defending this angle, so let's swing on over and claim the point. Cannon sitting there. Okay, so the enemy is spread very wide. They've got some defenses on their walls and such. Let's see about cracking this force. Bring these guys up, just so that they are a threat. You guys move in and start beating down on this gate. I'll have you guys kind of stay back. Triads, I don't want them moving inside the walls just because they will not be invisible once they're in combat. I do believe they changed the enemy to know that someone's capturing it even if they're invisible, so keep on our toes here, the Assassin. Pegasus Knights are rotating, as we expected they would. Pretty good volley, that's going to hurt. Let's stop these Huntsmen from firing, because that is a bonus versus large shot that is not going to feel good. Another volley in, unfortunately. Slice them up. You all in from the other side here, breaking that down. How are things going with our Lord? He has captured the point. Perfect. Now come on through so they don't see you. Come on, back outside, please. They're sure they know that Iksha's Triads are there, but they don't want to mess with them. That worked out alright. Just need to get through this gate. You guys go fight those halberdiers. Once we're through this gate, we're good. Whole bunch of crossbows rotating on over, though. Let's bring Iksha's Triads. Or did manage to escape, and they don't know anything about it. They're none the wiser. Left a pretty easy target there for our archers, or for our doggos. Go ahead and make sure we stop any crossbow fire they may have. Those Poison Wind Globes working. Go ahead and activate your fluid injection. Should rip through those spearmen, no problem. Just gonna ignore what they've got up front here. Charge on over and stop these crossbows from leaving. I will rotate on over and help.
Yes, superior one.
They're gonna have to go around because of the way things are. Alright, well, let's not get bogged down in here and all this nonsense. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna have a lot of choice.
For the
And summon in some friends that are going to warp on in for you.
Very well. Yes, in triumph.
Jump them.
Master assassin.
Melee there. They have left an opening. These wolf rats charging on into the backs of these Empire Knights if we can. Back on the other side here. They're getting smushed. Man, on this next group. Our rat ogres that are inside the lines, however, are getting pretty well smashed.
Spears.
They setting up the gate again. Oh, that's a silly strategy. Let's explode the cellular instability. Taking out 2 whole units. Try to move on through. Got lots of Empire to kill.
Yes. Attack.
You guys just go charge in and get yourselves killed. That's your job now.
Tail yours.
Plague monks, we need your damage. Get in there and dish it out. You go get the huntsman.
Skaven, yes, yes.
Well, both of you guys getting on over here now. Rat ogres are back. Just triads actually did work. Let's get them back, and then we can summon in some rats. Maybe, perhaps. Yeah, let's finish off this group. You can come over here and kill them. Hit them with a crackle bomb. If they want to come over here to you, that works for me. Boys win, doing really good work. Ogre's charging on in.
What?
I'll have that witch hunter to deal with and several more individual groups of soldier.
Master assassin.
They've got traps on both sides, the rascals. Alright, not a lot of choice, gotta go in there.
Die.
Send you in after this group here. Save our final minutes below if we're able.
Now, ready now. Scream Ricato crack for the Vermintide.
Keep slicing on through.
Hell yes. Die things. Skitter and leap.
Nah, let's not do that.
Kill.
Gotta have them blast dudes as they come over. Alright, good business. Yeah, I mean, the Skaven slaves we sent over to die have done so. Balance of power is still on our side for now.
Master assassin.
Yeah, they're standing in the trap, which is just goofy. The fact that they managed to summon one at all is a bit silly. Let the Ikshas keep fighting. Then you should probably be able to drag yourself out of that fight. And in against these swordsmen.
The hidden death.
Assassinate this poor fool. With the death of their lord, we should be able to bring them down, no problem.
I shall be in command.
Questing Knights are actually sticking in and fighting.
Ready. Quick.
Let's get you all ready to stop anyone from coming down the street there. You
Plague monks.
guys have returned. Have the Rat Ogres go stop that.
What orders?
Allow them to get free shots into our back there. They were going to focus fully on our Death Globes, which are by far our strongest unit. That'll do. Smashing those swordsmen right up. Go ahead and activate the fluid injection. You keep killing, and actually I think we will summon in the clan rats here against these spearmen. Everyone else is just going to kind of waddle down this street and get completely eviscerated. So let's bring the plague monks down and allow those death globes to kill scores of lads.
What? Quick.
Yeah. It's a killing field. Keep charging in, it's safe. Or not. That group is shattered. Oh, good. The Pegasus Knights are back. That is the silliest nonsense there ever was. Welcome back, lads. And actually, you're going to do really good damage for there being 3 of you. Charge you in on these spears.
Now, ready now.
Now we control this section of town. What say you?
Poison's mixed fruit.
What say you now?
Attack charge.
Once my general took one more gigantic hit, I think the army's about ready to break. Beautiful. Cowardly Imperial soldiers, we are going to destroy your town. And with that Pyrrhic victory, it is definitely time to start upgrading our forces, get these Skaven slaves on out, and upgrade them with some Death Runners and Gutter Runners. Actually, some more Poison or Death Blow Bombardiers. Look at the damage there. 442 kills. More than everyone else, literally. Well done, lads. We gained some Skaven Brew, which is very similar to Skooma. Base weapon damage, less armor. It's literally Skooma. Raise the settlement. I think we won't. We'll just sack it. Nudbaka. Nudbaka has fallen, and we will grab the silent one here. We're back into friendly territory. Like a proper assassin. Get in, stab him, and get out.
On your paws.
Like, no. We'll just move away a little bit then and go into ambush. That way we don't get attacked. And if we do, bad news. In the next episode, we will have a siege where Skrulk will be pulling down the walls of Wurtbad. But for now, I'm out of time for today. I've been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I'll see you on the next one.